Breastfeeding gives our babies a healthy start that lasts a lifetime. It is one of the most effective ways to ensure children's health and survival. Hi everyone, I am Dr. Charlotte Bañes, a neonatologist. For this episode of Med Talks, I will discuss with you how to sustain breastfeeding, especially for our working moms. August is Breastfeeding Month, and for this year, the theme is Enabling Breastfeeding, Making a Difference for Working Parents. Breast milk is the ideal food for infants. It is safe, it is clean, and it helps protect them from various childhood illnesses. It also provides them adequate nutrients and energy, and therefore, the World Health Organization recommends exclusively breastfeeding for the first 6 months of life, followed by continued breastfeeding with appropriate complementary feeding for up to 2 years and beyond. Bills and laws under the Philippine Republic Acts have been put into place to support breastfeeding. Republic Act 10028, also known as the Expanded Breastfeeding Promotion Act, adopts rooming in as a national policy so that by keeping the mother and the baby together from birth until discharge, we will be able to early initiate breastfeeding, and this will be established early on. In 2019, RA 11210 or the 105 Maternity Leave Act was also signed. And with the signing of this law, mothers are allowed 105 days of paid maternity leave, protecting the rights and welfare of these working women. Hence, mother and baby dyads are ensured of longer periods of sustained breastfeeding. The father's role is also important in the success of breastfeeding. In fact, it is shown that shared parental leave is associated with longer periods of breastfeeding. Our national law also recognizes paternal support. Thus, in 1996, RA 8187, or the Paternity Leave Act, entitles fathers to a 7-day paid leave that will enable them to lend support to their wives during her recovery period and in the nursing of their newly born baby. While these laws are in place to help initiate breastfeeding, and while the benefits of breastfeeding are solid, still 50% of babies under 6 months old are exclusively breastfed. In fact, in the Philippines, 1 out of 3 Filipino babies are breastfed as recommended. This may be partially attributed to the fact that many Filipinas are working moms. They have to return to work within 3 to 4 months after giving birth. Most of them claim that conditions upon return to work made it difficult for them to sustain breastfeeding. As a result, they may either quit their jobs to continue taking care of their baby or resort to formula feeding to keep their jobs. Our mothers should not have to choose between breastfeeding and their jobs. Breastfeeding support is possible, regardless of workplace, of sector, and of contract type. The Expanded Breastfeeding Promotion Act also supports breastfeeding in the workplace. So, what are the provisions that make this possible? First, the law requires that workplaces must establish breastfeeding stations. So for both health and non-health companies, there must be a lactation station with complete equipment for expressing breast milk or for direct breastfeeding moms. The law also requires that these lactation stations must not be located in the toilet. Davao Doctors Hospital, being a mother-baby friendly hospital, follow this provision. We have a breastfeeding station for our breastfeeding clients, and it is located at the hospital main lobby. Second, breastfeeding mothers are entitled to an additional break called lactation periods. Nursing employees shall be granted break intervals in addition to the regular time off for meals to breastfeed or to express breast milk. These break intervals are compensated hours that require not less than 40 minutes of lactation break every 8-hour working period. So this will allow the mothers 2 to 3 breast milk expressions that last 15 to 20 minutes each within the workday. Allowing mothers to express their milk at work will ensure the sustenance of exclusively breastfeeding their babies. It will also help them sustain their milk supply and will help them relieve the discomfort of a full breast at work. By following this law and with the provision of breastfeeding-friendly workplaces, we can help achieve employee satisfaction, improve their productivity, not only as essential members of the workforces, but also as nurturing mothers. Lastly, the law mandates that employers must include breastfeeding programs as part of their human development programs. Pregnant employees must be informed on how to combine work and breastfeeding after their maternity leave. It is important that breastfeeding mothers know their rights and benefits. Helping parents sustain breastfeeding makes societies healthier and more productive. Breastfeeding provides vital health and nutritional benefits for children with positive lifelong benefits, thus building healthier population and therefore efficient workforces for the future. So together, let's make breastfeeding and work work.